Hey everybody, welcome back to this channel. Today we will learn about loops in Python. First understand what is a loop. In simple word, loop means repetition. Suppose I want to print this a message 10 times. So what I have to do? I have to write print function 10 times. That is fine. Okay, if I run it, it will execute. But what if I have to write for 1000 times or more than that? Then this is not an efficient way of coding. Instead, we can implement loops. Now, there are two types of loop. Number one is the for loop. Number two is the while loop. In this video, we will understand about for loop and we will do everything related to for loop. Okay. Now, to understand for loop, we have to know about the range function. Range is a built-in Python function. Like we studied about int, boolean, string, float. Those are the primitive types of Python. But range is a complex type of Python. Suppose I execute this statement. Then what will be the output? For this will be int because a is an integer. For range, the type will be range. See? Now what does range function does? Range function prints a sequence. Now how to implement the for loop? The syntax is for any variable in, that is the membership operator, range function, and then pass any argument. So if I pass 5, that means the loop will run for 5 times. Okay. Now how it executes? For the first time the number will be 0 and it will print number. Print, so 0 will be printed. Next time number will be 1, so 1 will be printed. Next number will be 2, so 2 will be printed. Next number equal to 3, so 3 will be printed. Next number equals to 4, so 4 will be printed, and next number equals to 5, but this will not be printed because it excludes the last one. Okay, so when it is up to number 4, it will stop printing. Okay, so the output will be 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now let me run it. Clear? So this is the way for loop executes. Now suppose if I write print welcome. So what will happen? First, it will go to the first line for number in range 5. Here number is 0. Print number, so 0 will be printed. Print welcome, so welcome will be printed. Next, it will again go to the for loop. Number is now 1. It prints in sequence. Next, print number 1 will be printed, welcome will be printed. Next, again it will go back. Same way, it will continue till it is 4. So what will happen? 0, welcome, 1, welcome, 2, welcome, 3, welcome, 4, welcome. Let me run it. See? So this is the way you can repeat things. And this is the syntax of for loop. Clear? Now suppose I want to start it from 1, not from 0. So what I can do? I can write two arguments. I have to pass two arguments to the range function. 1 is the starting one and 0 the end. Okay, now if I run it, what will happen? First it will go 1, 1 will be printed, again 2, 3, 4, and this way it will go up to 9. The last one is excluded. Clear? Now suppose I want to print 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. That is also a sequence, but not everyone. So what I can go do? I can give a step size. Step size, suppose I give here 2. So what will happen? 1, then 3, then 5. Let me run it. See? Now suppose I give 3. What will be the output? 1, 4, 7, then 11, but 11 it will not go up to 11 because the last one is the 10. So you get my point. This is the way we can print a sequence. Now suppose for this one, you can tell me the output right now. Let me show you. From this Python tutor, you can visualize. Let me see how to check. Now you see here is the red line. Red line means this line is going to be executed. Okay, now let me click next. See here a equals to 1 because a has started with 1. What is global and local we will understand later. Let's focus on this. First a is 1. Now this line will be executed. Let me click next. 2 into 1 equals to 2. Now again this line will be executed. Now a is equals to 2. So here print 2 into, this is a string. A means here 2 equals to 2 into 2, that is 4. Let me show you. See, again now it is 3. So the string is 2 into, the value of a is 3 equals to 2 into 3, that is 6. So the output will be 2 into 3, 6. See, now for same way output will be 8. See, so this is the way we can print it up to 10. 9, clear? Now it has been executed because 11 is excluded. So this is the way you can print any number table. Now this is the way we have printed, but you can do it easily using format string. As we have not learned it, so I didn't go into that concept right now. We will learn about that later. Using format string, we can print more easily. Okay. Now suppose I want to print something in reverse order. So what I can do? Same, we have to give the starting one. Here starting one is the 10 because we are printing in reverse. So the starting position will be the bigger position up to 0. And how? It will print in reverse order. So now if I run it, output will be first n will be 10, then n will be 9, 8, 7, n not 0. 0 is excluded. See? So this is the way we can print in reverse also. Fine. Now for loop is not only on number. On string also we can use the for loop. Suppose here it is written for number in Python print number. What will happen? First number equals to p, next y, next t, next age. So this is also an iterable. See, this is the way you can also loop on a string. Okay, now let's understand what is indentation in Python. We know that Python indentation is very important, and indentation is used to define the scope of the statements. Suppose I have write for number in Python and print number. So what will happen? So this print statement will be executed as many times the for loop executes. But after the for loop has been executed, this print statement will be executed because this is outside the scope of this for indentation. Clear? Now let me run it. What will happen? First print will print P Y T H O N and the last one will print the Python together. Now let me show you. See? So this is the effect of indentation. Now if I write, then what will happen? Both are indented in the scope of 4. Now let me run it. First number equals to p. So the number is printed p. Next print Python. So Python is printed. Next again it went back to for loop. Okay, let me visualize it. Now first for number in Python. First p, number equals to p. Now print number means p will be printed. See. Now next print Python means Python will be printed. See. Again it went back to for loop. Here number equals to y. It has been changed. You can see it here. It has been changed. Now what will be the output? The number is y. The output is y. Next what will happen? Print Python. Python string will be printed. See. Again it went back to for loop and now number is t. Let me run. See, this is t. Now what will happen? Number will be printed. So t will be printed. Output is t. Next print Python. Python will be printed. See, it again went back to the for loop. So number equals to age. Now print number means age will be printed. Here it has been changed to number age. Next age will be printed. Age is printed. Next Python will be printed. Okay, now number equals to O. Print number means O will be printed. See, print Python, Python will be printed. Next it is N. So number equals to N. Print number equals to N will be printed. Print Python means Python will be printed. Whatever statements are there below the for loop is within the indentation of for loop. Okay. But if I keep it here, then it is outside the indentation of for loop. So you understand indentation is very important in Python, and this is the way indentation is used for loop. Clear? Now you tell me what will be the output. For number in range 5, print number, comma number plus 1. What will be the output? I will show it in Python tutor. First, number in range 5. So number equals to 0. Now print number, plus 1. Number is a string, so number will be printed, and number here is 0. 0 plus 1 equals to 1. See? Now again number equals to 1. Number has been changed to 1. Now what will be printed? Number. Number plus 1 means 1 plus 1. So it will be 2. Number 2. See. Now what is the number will be? Here 2. Now what will happen? Print number. Number plus 2. 2 plus 1. It will be 3. See. Now what will be the number? 3. 3 plus 1. It will be number 4. See. Now what is the number? 4. 4 plus 1. It will be 5. Now what is the number? See, so this has been completed because the last one is excluded. So here you can see this is the way the for loop executes. Clear? Now tell me what will be the output for this one. Take a pause and try to solve it by yourself. Here number is 0. Now what will print a message? A message is a string. Number plus 1 means 0 plus 1, 1. Number plus 1 into dot. This is the multiplicative operator. We studied while we studied about arithmetic operator. Okay, in our operator class. So what will be the output here? Number equals to 0. So number plus 1. Here it will be 1, comma 1 into dot. That means the dot will be printed first time. One time. See? Now the number, what will be the number? Number is 1. So output will be 1 plus 1, 2, and 2 times dot will be printed. See, a message, 2 times dot. Clear? Now next, the number will be 2. So the print message will be 2 plus 1, 3, and 3 times dot. See, so next will be 4, 4 times dot. Next time will be 5 and 5 times dot. Clear? This has been completed. So this is the way you can print any kind of pattern also using for loop function. Clear? Now for this one, what will be the output? This one is starting from 1. That means number is 1 and dot will be 1 time. Number is 2, dot will be 2 times. Clear? Now what about this one? What will be the output? A message, string, starting number is 2, ending number is 20, and the step number is 2. So here number is 2, number into dot means 2 times dot will be printed. And the step size is 2, that means, let me show you. The output will be 2, 4, 6, 8. Okay, because there is a step size that is 2. So every number will not be printed. First 2 will be printed. Next, step size increased. So number has become 4. Let me visualize. Now see, first number equals to 2. So print will be 2, 2 times dot. Fine. Next, step size is 2. That means the number will become 4. See, so 4 and 4 times dot will be the next line. Clear? Now number has become 6. So the output will be 6 and 6 dots. Clear? Now it has become 8. So 8, 8 dot. Clear? 10, 10 dot. Clear? So this way it will go up to 20. Okay. Let's see the output. 18 because the last one is excluded. Clear? Now understand, can for loop be applied on list? Yes, of course. If I write for x in a list, print x, so the loop will be executed on list. First x will be 1, then it will be 2, then it will be 3, then x will be 4. Clear? Now suppose I write string, but this is also a list. Now what will happen? I write for name in names, print name. So what will happen? First it will be Sansa, then it will be Arya, then it will be John. Let me run it. Clear? Name is a variable. I can write anything here. A, B, C, D, whatever you give. It's just an iterable object. Okay. Now let's see this one. What will be the output you think? It's easy. For I in numbers, print I square 2. That means first I will be 2. Square of I means 4 will be printed. Next 9. Next 25. Okay, let me show you in Python tutor. First what will happen? Numbers equals to 2. See here numbers is pointing to the first element of the list, that is 2. Now for I in numbers means for I equals to 2, print is square of 2. That means the output will be 4. See, the output is 4. Now next, the I has become 3 because the next number is 3. So what will be the output? 9. Next, I has become 5 because the next one is 5. So what will be the output? 5 square 25. See. Now what will be the value of I? This is minus 2. See here the value is changing. Now if I execute this one, then what will be the output? 4 because minus 2 square means 4. See the output is 4. Now next what is the value of I? The next is the 10. Let me show you. This is 10. This is here changing. Now what will be the square value? 100. See. Now what will happen here? There is nothing. So it will show that the line has been executed. For loop has been executed. Okay. So this also we can do using for loop. Now what about tuple? Tuple also we have not studied yet. See, this is also possible. On set, tuple, list, these are data types of Python, built-in data types. Now suppose I want to sum 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5. How I can do it? For that I will write a small code for you. Okay. First sum equals to 0. What does it mean? We have just taken a variable and we have initialized it with 0. The name of the variable is sum. Clear? Now I execute a for loop from 1 to 4. First I equals to 1, sum equals to sum plus I. That means 0 plus 1. So what is the value of sum right now? 1. So 1 is executed. But here so the print is not indented inside the for loop. So print will not be executed. But the for loop, it will go back to the for loop. So what will be the value of I? That is 2. Now the sum is, it was before 1. Now it is 1 plus 2. That means 3. Now let me show it to you using Python tutor. First, the line is here. That means sum equal to 0. Okay. Now for I in range 1 to 4. Now let me run it. I will be 1. See, I is 1. Two variables. One is sum, that is 0. Second variable I, that is 1. Now the next line. Sum equal to sum plus I. That means 0 plus 1. So the output is 1. Now the value of I will be, see here it has been changed to 2. Now in this line what will happen? Sum equals to sum plus 2. That means 1 plus 2, that is equals to 3. Now I have not given print statement. That is why it is not showing any output. But it will again go back to the for loop. Okay. Now what will be the value of I? 3. So what will be the value of sum? It was previously 3. Now 3 equals to 6. See, the sum value has been changed to 6. The variable of sum is getting changed. Okay. Now what will be the value of I? It will be changed to 4. Now it has been completed execution because the last one is excluded. So what will be the value of 1 plus 2 plus 3? It's 6. Clear? Now let me show you the 6. Now if I want to print up to 5. Then what I have to do? I have to give here up to 6 because the last one is not executed. So what will be the output? 1 plus 2, 3 plus 3, 6 plus 4, 10 plus 5, 15. The output will be 15. See, clear? Now we will understand about the concept of break, continue and pass. We will understand by examples. Now let's understand the break. Suppose I want to print from 1 to 13. But I have written a program for x in range 1 to 21. Print x. So what will happen? It will print from 1 to 20. The last one is excluded. Now I have given a condition. If the condition satisfies, the code within the scope of the if will be executed. So if x equal to 13, break statement will execute. Now what will this break statement do? This will stop the program. So what will happen here? It will print 1, 2, 3, 4 up to 12. When it will get 13, 13 will be printed. Then the program will be stopped. The other numbers will not be printed. Now let's see this one. See, it has stopped executing after 13. So that is the usage of break statement. Now suppose this one. There is a list 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 10. Now I want that whenever 6 is found, break the statement. We don't need to run the program anymore. So what I will do? For num in numbers, if num equals to 6, print number 6 found and break the program. What will happen? First number equals to 1. So 1 equals to 6. No, nothing will be printed. It will again go back to for loop. It will be 2. So if num equals to 6, 2 equals to 6. No, nothing will be executed. Next again for loop 3. If 3 equals to 6, no, nothing will be printed. So it will run up to 6. Whenever it will find the 6, the if statement will be 6 equals to 6. That is true. So I will say print number 6 is found. Break the statement. So what is our goal here? To find whether 6 is inside the list or not. When 6 is found, we don't need to run the loop again. So we can stop the program immediately after 6 is found. That's why break statement is used. Okay. Let's understand one more example. For else with break statement. How? Now we already experienced else statement with if, but else statement also used with for loop. Now how? Let me show you. If num equal to 6, no, this is not true. So it will not go into the print or break statement. It will go back to the for loop. Now num in numbers means num is pointing to 2. Here see num is pointing to 2. 2 equal to 6. It will check. No, it is not. So it will again go back. Now num is pointing to 3. 3 equal to 6. No. So it will again go to the for loop. Now num equal to 4. Again not met. Again not met. Now this is 6. Now it will check 6 equal to 6. Yes, that will be correct. So it will go to the print statement. Now number 6 is found. So the output will be number 6 is found. Once it has been executed, it will go to the break statement. Once the break statement executes, it will stop executing the program. So it will never go into the else part. Though else part was not inside the for loop. Okay. Now suppose I give number equals to 9 and I write number 9. Now what will happen? First, it is in the list number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Num in numbers, num equals to 1. See here it is 1. So 1 equals to 9. So this will not execute. Print or break will not execute. It will go back to for loop. Next, the value of num is 2. Same. If statement is not met, go back to the loop. Num is 3. Same, go back. Num 4. Same, go back. Next, num 5. Go back. Next, num 6. Go back. Now, everyone has been traversed. Now, what will happen? Now the loop has been completed and it will go into the else part, because here the break statement has not been executed and for loop is finished. When the for loop is finished, it will go into the else part. So the output will be, let me show you, number 6 not found in the list. So you have understood what is the advantage of break statement and how to use else statement with for loop. Okay. Now let's do this one. Now here we will learn a concept called continue. We have taken a list numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now for num in numbers, that means num equals to 1. Next, if 1 modulus 2 equals to 0, not satisfied, so it will go to the print statement, because the continue statement will not be executed, because if condition has not satisfied. So it will go to the print statement. So what it will print? Odd number. Num means 1. This is the formatted string. We will learn about that also in later videos. Okay. Next, it will go to the for loop again. Now num equals to 2. If num modulus of 2, that is 2 modulus of 2 equals to 0. Yeah, that condition satisfies. So it will go to the continue statement. See, satisfies, going to the continue statement. Last time it didn't go to the continue statement because the if condition was not satisfied. This time it will go to the continue statement. Now what will happen? Continue statement doesn't let the other part of the program execute. So the next, see where this line will go? To the for loop. The print statement will not be executed. Okay. So continue means the other part of the program will not be executed. Now let's do it again. Num equals to 3. So 3 modulus 2 equal to 0. No, the condition is not satisfied because it is 1. So it will go to the print statement. See? So the number will be printed as odd number 3. See the output? Okay. It has again went back to the loop. Now number is 4. If condition 4 modulus 2 equal to 0. Condition satisfies. Now see, it will go to the continue part. So what will happen now? It will go back to the for loop. The print statement will not be executed. See, it has gone back. Okay. Now num equals to 5. Here check, num equals to 5. 5 modulus 2 equal to 0. Condition not satisfied. Will go to the print statement. See. So it will be printed odd number 5. Check. Now the loop has been completed. Okay. So this is the way you can print odd number. Let me show you the output here. Clear? Now one more concept, that is pass. Now here we will understand what is pass. Okay, first we have taken a list. Num in numbers, num will be 1. Num will be 1. See here, num is 1. 1 modulus of 2 equal to 0. Now condition is not satisfied. So pass will not execute. Go to the else part, odd number will be 1. Printed. Next, num 2. Now the condition is satisfied. So the pass statement will execute. So what will be the next line to execute? Let me show you. Where will it go now next? It will go back to the loop. That means pass will do nothing. What is the now num value? 3. 3 modulus of 2 equals to 0. Not satisfied. So it will go to the else part. Odd number will be printed. See. Next what will happen? It will again go back to 4. 4 modulus of 2 equal to 0. So it is satisfied. So it will go to the pass statement. Pass statement will do nothing. So when you want the program to do nothing, once a certain condition is met, you can give the pass statement. Here I want to print the odd numbers. So I want, if the remainder is 0, please do nothing. Don't print anything. Don't execute anything. So we can write pass statement for that purpose. Okay, so what will be the output? Here it will go again for 4, for 5. The odd number is 5. So the loop has been completed. So clear, three statement we have understood. Number one is break. Number two is continue. Number three is pass. Maybe confused for beginners, but I think I have made it completely clear to you. But let me summarize for you. Break statement exits a loop once the condition is satisfied. Continue skips the rest of the code. Pass means null operation. That is no action required. Okay. So this is the difference. Whenever you are giving any break statement, once the condition is satisfied, it will get out of the loop. Okay. When you give continue, that means the rest of the code is skipped and it goes to the next execution part. Pass means nothing. No action will happen once the condition is met. Okay, so these are the three statements we use in for loops. Now next understand this one. Tell me what will be the output. Count equals to 0. I in range 1 to 10. It will start from 1, end up to 9. I modulus of 2 equals to 0. That means we are checking the even condition. So modulus, if modulus not equal to 0, it will be printed and count will be increased. So we can count total even numbers from 1 to 9. Let me show you. So 2 is a even number because here 2 modulus of 2 is satisfied. 2 will be printed. Count will be next to 1. Okay. Again it will go back to the for loop. 3. If condition not satisfied, so this one will not be executed. We'll go back to loop. 4. Condition satisfied. 4 will be printed. Count will be increased. Next 5. If not satisfied, go back to loop. 6. Satisfied. 6 will be printed. Count will be increased by 1. Next again we'll go back there. 7. Not satisfied. Go back again. 8. Satisfied. 8 will be printed. Count will be increased. 9. Not satisfied. Program stops. Got it? Next, our concept is nested loop. Nested loop means what? One for loop within an for loop. Now, suppose I write for x in range 5, indented for y in range 3, print xy. So, what will happen? Let me show you it in Python tutor. Okay. For x in range 5, that means x is 0. Now, next line. Y in range 3. Another loop starts. Y equals to 0. See, print xy. That means print 0, comma 0. Okay. Now it will go back to the last loop, for loop, because it is within the for loop. So it will again go back to y. Now here see what happens. X is 0, but y will be increased to 1. See, x is remaining 0 because that is a loop with we are inside that loop. So y is 1. So what will happen? X, y. X is 0, y is 1. So output will be 0, 1. Clear? Again we are inside the while loop. So y will be again increased to 2. But x will remain 0 because x was 0. See here you can see the changes. So what will be the output? 0, comma 2. See the output. Next again it will go back there and this one has finished execution because it was 0, 1, 2. Now we will go again back to the x loop. X was 0, now x will be 1. Next, again we are going into the nested loop. So here y is 0. So now x is 1. Now x is 1 but y is starting from 0. So what will be the print? 1, comma 0. Now we are again inside the while loop. So y will be increased to 1. X was 1, y is 1. Check x is 1, y is 1. So output will be 1, comma 1. See? Again, y the value of y will be increased by 2. X will remain 1. See, x is 1, y is 2. So output will be 1, comma 2. See? Now again it will go, but it has stopped execution. Now we will go back to x loop again. So what was the value of x? It was 1. Now what will happen? It will be 2. So the value of x will be changed to 2. See, the value has been changed. Now what is the value of y? It will be reset to 0 because we have again in the loop. So y is 0. So what will be the output? 2 comma 0. Again it will go back into while loop. So the y value of y will be 1, x will remain as 2. So 2 1, print will be 2 comma 1. See, now again y value will be 2. So print will be 2 comma 2. Now the y has again completed its execution. So we will go back to the x loop again. So we have come back to the x loop again. So what will be the value of x now? It was 2, that it will be changed to 3. See, it has been changed to 3. Now again y will be set to 0. See, this 2 will be changed to 0. 0. So what will be the value? 3 comma 0. So we are getting the point, right? Here two loops are there. First one x loop. First the x loop will start, and for that inside there is a loop, that is while loop. For x equal to 0, y will be 0, 1, 2. For x equal to 1, y will be 0, 1, 2. For x equal to 2, y will be 0, 1, 2. X equal to 3, y will be 0, 1, 2. X4, y will be 0, 1, 2. X5, y will be 0, 1, 2. This is the way it will give us the output. So you can calculate by yourself and check it. This is not confusing at all. Okay, so x will be 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and the output y will be 0, 1, 2, 0, 1, 2, 0, 1, 2. Get, this is the way we can print coordinates. Fine. Now see our a second question on the same concept. Now let's understand this one. What will happen? First, I is in 1. So the value of I is 1. See, the value of I is 1. Now what is the value of j? The value of j is also 1 because it is also starting from 1. Now it will go to the print statement, and what will it print? Value of j, that is 1. Okay. Now here the print statement will print nothing, but it will go back to the for loop. Now what is the value of I? I will be increased by 2. See, the value has been increased by 2. Now here what will be the value of j? The value of j is 1 because it is again, the loop is starting again and the value is 1. Now what it will print? It will print j. So 1 will be printed. Now next again it will go back to the j loop because j loop has not ended yet. What will be the value of j? J will be 2. See, here j will be 2, but I will remain same because we are inside the I loop. J is 2. What will it print? 2 will be printed. See, the 2 is printed. Now again it will go back to the j, but what is the ending value? Ending value is I plus 1. The value of I is 2. So 2 plus 1. The ending value is 3. So it will execute up to. So this has stopped execution. Now it will go to the print statement. This will print nothing. It will again go back to the for loop. Okay. Now what is the value of I? Now the value of I is 3. See, it has been changed to 3. Now what will be the value of j? It will again start the loop. So again the value will be 1. See, the value is 1. So what will be printed? 1 will be printed. See, 1 is printed. Again, what will be the value of j? 2. So what will be printed? The value of j has been changed to 2. Print will print. Next, it will again go back to the loop. What will be the value of j? That is 3. So what will be printed? See, 3. Now it will again go back to the j, but will it execute? No. So it will not be executed. So it will go to this print function. This will execute nothing. Okay. Now again it will go back to for loop. What will be the value of I now? Now it is 3. It will be increased by 1. So it will be 4. But the 4 is the ending condition. So it will not execute anymore. So this is the way you can print any pattern. Okay. Now let me run it for you. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Okay. So suppose I give it 6. Now you can say what will be the output. Right. This is the way you can print pattern using for loop. You can try instead of 1, you can give star. That will be easier. Try to do that by yourself. Star, 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 star. And this is the way you can print the pattern of star. Okay. Now the last one. Now tell me what will be the output for this one. Let me tell you. For I in range 1 to 3, I will be 1. See, value of I is 1. Now what will be value of j? 1. Simple. Now what will print here? 1 into, this is a string, j means 1. So 1 into 1 equals to 1 into 1. See, it will be print 1. Go back to the j loop because this is the inner loop we are currently in. J value will be changed to 2. See, so 1, I is 1. Here you can see j is 2. So 1 into 2, this will be 2. See, again it will go to j loop and this will execute this way up to 9 because 10 is the end statement. See, now next one, it has finished the j loop. Once the inner loop is finished, it will go to this print. It will print nothing. So it will again go back to the outer loop. Okay, now the value of I will be changed to 2. Now we are again inside the j loop. So we will start the j loop again. What will be the value of j? Value of j will be 1. See, the 9 will be changed to 1. Okay. Now it will print. Again the j loop will execute up to 9. See the execution line, how it changes. Once it has completed, the j loop is finished. It will come out of the j loop. It will again start the for loop. And how many times it will run? For I equal to 1 and 2. So this has been finished. Now 3 is the last one. So it will not be executed. So we have finished the execution. This is the way we can print tables. Now if I want to print up to 10, then what will happen? It will print up to 10. See, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, up to 9 because last one is excluded. So we have done many examples on for loop. I hope for loop is completely clear to you. Now try to do some programs of your own. In our next class, we will study about while loop. Okay, till then, bye. Happy learning.